And we are live as the half is coming to a close, chatting about the WNBA ESPN highlight game for the WNBA Insider. That's us. Langhorn! Crystal Langhorn pulling it off crazy, finally concluding her streak of, well, let's see what we had it going. Let's see. Shout out to Crystal Langhorn. Got the shot streak
for Langhorn.
Torn one out. 21. She was closing in on Amani's record of 23. And you know,
that's not the story. That is not the story. We thought that'd be the story.
All of a sudden, Chicago storming back.
Wow.
What is going on?
What is going on? Well, it started off with the Monty Boyette. They're back. We're going to chat and we're watching the game. You just keep us on. Started off with the Monty Boyette, locking it down on offense, putting in easy points, repping. Then putting it down on defense, locking down on defense. She sparked it, and then the Storm, they just fizzled out, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. They were passing it really well. It seemed like it was going to be an easy victory. But you know what? You cannot win games in the WNBA and turn the ball over like they're doing.
You can't.
8 turnovers.
Sloppy. 8 turnovers in the first
with
half.
Basketball, giving up a lot of offensive rebounds. That's how you give up a lead. You know, you can't be casual.
And here's the thing. You know, Chicago didn't even have Dolson going off like we all expected her to.
Uh-oh.
She was coming from big games. Okay. Chicago's going to control the paint. I think if the Storm want to win, they need to start making those shots on the outside. Keep pushing it out. Keep pushing it out. That's the way they're going to pull off wins against a team that can really control the paint. And they have that ability with the Sue Bird, Jewel Lloyd fast track combo. I don't think you need to worry about their ability of getting the ball out there. The question really is, can the Sky continue to score? Can they continue to shoot well, and can they continue to score? They've been knocking down threes all night.
Yeah, they got hot. I still like the Storm to pull this off. They're the better team. Like you say, they're able to pick on those bad teams. They're not going to beat the Lynx. Not going to beat the elite teams.
Nadav reppin'. Show the backside. Yeah. Got Simone Augustus repping here. Shout out to Simone Augustus making the All-Star game. I believe that's her sixth All-Star game. And shout out to LaChana Robbins. Obviously, Simone should be involved in the GOAT contest conversation. Samara Young with 7 points to start in the first half. That was big. She knocked down a 3, and she had that crazy buzzer beater at the end, which really brought it to that culmination at the end where the Storm really walked out looking like, what the hell just happened?
Did someone say buzzer beater?
Someone said buzzer beater.
Oh, coming back. What a game.
Coming back.
Sorry, I'm just excited.
You know, Quigley had 8 points. She was taking crazy shots. I like to see that. She hit an early 3. She's going to be in the three-point contest and in Seattle on Saturday. Check out the WNBA Insider. We got 2 reporters walking around there. All-Star game.
On the ground. Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground in Seattle, where this game's going down. The crowd looks a lot better than it did earlier in the game. Looks like they either moved in closer or more fans shoveled in. But the crowd's looking nice for this game right now.
Seattle, top basketball town in the country. They may not have a NBA team, but they got quality WNBA team. People love basketball.
Let's take a peek at the game right now with what we're watching. Shaking my head like, what the hell is going on? I mean, they're not playing great. They're not playing with the energy that they need. It's still a 1-point game, you know, but Seattle has that ability to jump to that next level, and the Sky really need to do that too if they really want to. Let's talk about Breanna Stewart in the first half. 13 points and 6 rebounds. Now, all of those, defensive rebounds except for 1. Very big, important thing. If you want to win in this league, I know you didn't. The Storm didn't really have this, so she didn't really
Buckets.
Buckets. Who was that? Sky draining down.
Tie game. 46.
We got a tie game.
46. This was a 20-point game in the first half.
That's insane. Let's break down. Let's break it down. In the first quarter, end of the first quarter, what did we have? Chicago with 11 points, and we had the Storm with 29. Okay? That's crazy. You look at that, you're thinking that's crazy, that's gone.
You know, I don't want to blame it on anyone, but timestamp 9:26, you tweeted out, Storm's coming. GIF of reporter getting beat. We thought it was over. Right after that, game turned around.
The game did turn around. We'll see. I think it was more Amani Boyette stepping up.
Maybe.
And showing why, if it would have been up to the public, she probably would have been in the All-Star game. I'm just saying. She's a great player, great defender. Oh! Great steal on defense by the Sky. Let's peep this. Let's give the announcers and see what they're saying.
Tell us what you think, LeChan.
Yep. Rebecca Lobo breaking it down.
I just still can't believe how close this game got.
It's ridiculous. Chicago now with the lead.
48-46. I don't know. Seattle looks out of whack. They're rattled. I figured they would come up second half, reclaim, control this game, but no. You got to feel pretty good if you're a Chicago fan right now.
You have to. And let's chat about Nadav. Bring up the All-Stars.
Okay.
I want to talk about this. So we're going to look at this. We got, for the Eastern Conference, we got Tiffany Hayes, well-deserved. Jasmine Thomas, well-deserved. Elena Deldon, well-deserved. Tina Charles, yeah. Jonquil Jones, yeah. I guess those are all very well-deserved. And that's tough. You got a tough position there, all right? Alyssa Thomas, easily I could see that. Candice Dupree, I think, definitely deserves to be in the conversation for it. And Laisha Clarendon, obviously, what she's done with Atlanta. Keeping Atlanta around in the playoffs conversation. Wow. Quigg with the shot, nailing threes. 51-48, Chicago with the lead.
Flash.
Don't say I called it, but I called it. Let's check out the Western Conference. Sue Bird, in all honesty, I don't think she's had that great of a season. I don't think she deserves...
Show some respect.
No, Sue's a great, and she's an all-star, and she's a Hall of Famer. And I think she's been the most solid performer on Seattle this season so far, but Seattle hasn't been that good. I don't think they deserve for her to be a starter, okay? Diana Taurasi's been playing lights out in some games, but does she deserve to be a starter? I don't know. Candace Parker, definitely. Sylvia Fowles, for sure. Actually, Candace Parker, definitely not. I'm sorry. Skylar Diggins should definitely be a starter. Brittany Griner should be a starter. And Nneka Ogwumike should be a starter. Maya Moore should not be a starter. I'm biased.
Wow.
I'm a Lynx fan.
Wow.
I'll say it.
Wow.
Maya Moore has not had the season that she should be a starter. She's only voted in a starter because of the fanfare.
I do not believe what I'm hearing.
I'm just trying to keep it real. Simone Augustus deserves it. If you're talking Lynx players who actually deserve it, it's Simone Augustus, Rebecca Brunson, and Sylvia Fowles. Maya Moore has not had a crazy good season to deserve it, but in all honesty, you have to say that, you're used to her having, an insane season. So when she has a mediocre season like such, you just kind of forget about it. Her stats probably are well worthy of starting.
It's a high bar.
Skylar Diggins, if we're talking MVP vote, I'm going to say right now the top is Skylar Diggins and Sylvia Fowles. I said it. Nneka's in the talk, but I think you have no doubt that Skylar Diggins has been doing more for her team than Nneka has, and Sylvia Fowles equally has been, and Sylvia Fowles has just been having a great season as a center in the league. Let's take another peep at this game because they're just firing back.
50, Chicago still in the lead.
Oh. I don't know. Who you got, Nadav? Who you think's got this?
I still like Seattle. I think they pull it out. They're going to have to earn it, though.
Oh, they're going to have to earn it. No, Chicago does not give anything away. Let's see who we got there. We got Amani Boyette down low with Stephanie Dolson as their two bigs. We got Quigg. I don't know. I'm excited. I think what you're seeing is Chicago finally melding in. I have a lot of criticism of what the coach, Amber Stocks, has been doing as far as her roster, her draft picks. I think it's kind of obvious that, as a lot of fans have said, she's kind of written off Amani Boyette. I got love for Amani Boyette, I've had some good times with her. I met her overseas while she was playing, and that was a great experience to see her play overseas with Keisha Hampton and a few other WNBA players on the opposing team. It was a great game. It was great to see them playing in a different style and seeing how mobile and how agile they are as different athletes. But what I want to see is Amber Stocks use this team for what it is as opposed to trying to fit this team into a mold that just doesn't work. You can't put a square in a circle.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is you're better off getting a saw and cutting it into the right shape. You have large players, and you have some fast-paced wing players. You got to move the ball, and you got to feed them down low and kick them back out. Kind of what the Lynx are doing. In all honesty, you got to do an adaptation of that.
I thought she was an advanced analytics kind of coach.
She's huge on the analytics, and that's why I don't get. We haven't had much viewer content in this live session. I understand it's kind of late, but welcome, Bulls fan Bix. I'm not gonna say it. Welcome to the crew.
Question: is Chicago better if Pokey Chapman's still the coach?
I mean, look, I don't think Pokey should have been fired. I think, you don't bring down a team and then, you don't bring down the ship and then ditch the ship.
Did her dirty.
Did her dirty. But I think we can forget that and we can move on. Pokey's in a rebuilding stage with Indiana. And I think they've been doing that better than a lot of people expected. They're missing that one piece, that spark. They don't have a true center. They still, and they had that, and they were able to win when they had Tamika Catchings that one time of recent when they didn't have a true center back then either. But I don't know. I think the way that the WNBA is evolving is you need to have a lankier player who can play true center. You either have to be two types of players. You can either be a fast-paced runner as a five, or you need to be able to be, a true five. So positionless basketball exists everywhere, but the question really is, is that where the league is going?
It's a good question.
Oh, okay. So fan love. A little bit of a reference to that. I will let everyone know. Coming All-Star Weekend, we will have an article coming out. We've been reaching out to fans throughout the WNBA. If you love your team, reach out to us. DM us at WNBA Insider. No E. No E. And give us a breakdown of your team. What do you think about what's been going on with your team this first half of the season? What do you think? What do you see happening in the future? Do you think your team has what it takes to take on the top teams in the league, or is your team a top team in the league? We want to know. We want to see your fan viewpoint. We want the fan love. This is about you. Also, we got a few articles coming. Little stuff going on about Seattle Storm. What's been going on there? Storms are brewing, then storms disappearing. Storms are brewing, storms disappearing. Boom, boom, boom. Doesn't have it going. Boom, boom.
My bad.
Stay tuned this weekend at the All-Star Game in Seattle. We're going to have multiple people on the ground going live, getting some fan content, interviewing fans, hopefully interviewing some players, getting in touch with some people, and trying to really get in touch with you guys. We want the WNBA to reach out to the fans and be a thing that is inclusive and interactive. Let's tune into the game right now. It's a 3-point game. We'll tune in for a little bit longer, and then we're going to peace out and let you guys enjoy the game. This is a great game. Really enjoying it. Love that it's so close. We're really striving right now. You got the Chicago Sky. A lot of people didn't think they could do it. Okay, Cappy. Yeah.
Concussion protocol. Gotta be safe.
Gotta be safe. It's interesting though. It's really give Vandersloot the opportunity to step up and get more points under her belt. I think they need to play Cappy and Vandersloot at the same time. Really get to swing them, switch up the positions a little bit. Quigley Vandersloot can be, along with Cappy, can be a scary, scary thing. So we're gonna wrap it up right now. Tune in for the next time, and we'll be chatting live. And deep three, no good. Can she put it back? Kicks it back out. Oh, Clark for three, no good. The rebound by the Sky, and that will sign us out. Look at the bench, though. The bench is getting into it. If she's watching, she wants to be there. All right, this is the WNBA Insider signing out for this time.
Until next time.
Till next time. And don't forget, tune in this weekend for the WNBA All-Star Game.